Okay. As the music crescendos, the quiet music, I'm going to be sharing the screen now for our introduction. Okay.
I can see that Jeanette is putting on her beautiful antique Swiss jewelry.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. All right, here we go. Feel free to dance along with me, folks. You all know this song. So I'm going to ask participants, raise your hand if you've seen the movie. That's the first question. Open the participants box. Okay, raise my hand. Okay, stop share. So welcome everybody.
That got the blood flowing.
Got the blood flowing there. Got our polka going. So this event, this fashion show is sponsored by the Dirndl Diaspora, and I'm the playwright. Uh-oh, something else. All right, Laurel, take it away.
Okay, hi everybody. My name's Laurel Winsler. Despite the German last name, that was from an ex-husband, so I'm no German at all, but half of my family is from the far northern part of Italy, almost in Switzerland. So I have on a traditional costume from there, and I also have this lovely
the traditional Bavarian cowbell.
So,
unique sound.
So there's obviously a lot of crossover in terms of some of the cultural markers. I would like to start off by introducing the ladies who kindly acted as our judges. First off is Linda Edwards, who I know from her role as a head dresser at San Francisco Opera. She also has vast costuming experience at Berkeley Rep and other theatrical places around the Bay Area. And next to her is Jennifer Roseborough, who is a hardcore costumer and lover of dirndls. So thank you so much for joining us live. We have another judge that Kristen is going to introduce via a video, I believe, and that's Sarah. Are we ready for that, Kristen?
Yes, I am. And just one more matter of housekeeping. If you're not a judge, could you please turn your camera off at this time? It'll save on our bandwidth.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye, faces.
This is Sarah Kobrinsky, and she's got a nice message for everybody.
Good afternoon. I'm Sarah Kobrinsky, former Poet Laureate of Emeryville, California. First of all, congratulations to Kristen on a wonderful premiere of her animated film, Dirndl Diaspora. A wonderful tale about women, their loves, their search for meaning in their family histories, and forging their futures together in community. A wonderful tale of our times. And thank you to all of you who entered your dirndls into this contest. It was so hard to choose favorites or one favorite, but kudos to all of you for your fabulous frocks. I got to choose the recipient of the Lebenskünstlerin prize, which literally translates to Life Artist or the Bohemian Prize. And I also put in my 2 cents toward the Schranck category, the Schneider category. Good luck, viel Glück to all of you who entered this contest. And I hope you enjoy Oaktoberfest in our own virtual ways or however you're celebrating this year. And again, congratulations, Kristen, on bringing all of us together in our dirndls. Cheers!
Cheers!
Okay, so that was Sarah. And we may have another judge. Alessandra Hines may pop in later on, but we're not sure because she's starting a new job in, wait for it, a brewery. Ha! So I thought it would be good to start out by just talking a little bit about what is a dirndl. Broken down to its simplest component parts, it is comprised of a blouse, a skirt, a bodice, and an apron. And when you look at the pieces individually, you can see basically the medieval origins of most of these. This would have been the kind of clothing that average people would have worn on a daily basis. And beginning in the 19th century, as countries modernized and there was a push for people in the countryside to dress more sophisticated, like the people in the city, the dirndl became more of a folk costume. So something that wasn't necessarily worn on a daily basis, but was turned into something that was a statement of national or regional pride. And it is continued in that mode up until the present day. And I vividly remember going to Salzburg as a little girl and walking down the street and actually seeing women wearing beautiful dirndls as part of their daily attire. But of course, that is sort of a tourist town, so I suspect some of them may have been, working in various sites. But for a small child, it was like a magical thing to see these women in these beautiful folk costumes. And I remember vividly the beautiful fabrics that they were made out of. So now, as seen through Kristen's movie and her perspective, the dirndl is something that's traveled all over the world with German immigrants who have colonized and made their homes in many different countries. And it is something that now people are interpreting and adding their own personal flair to, and we see that in some of the entries that we received. So I hope you all had a chance to look at the entries because they're really amazing. There's some really fabulous and fun outfits. So our first category that we're going to talk about is Die Schönster, which schön means beautiful. So this is like the prettiest, the one that we just all fell in love with. And within that category, we had people who actually made their own pieces and who are possibly professionals who do make dirndls for other people, so craftswomen, seamstresses. And the other category is the Schranck category, which are things that people had in their closet. So as with my sister-in-law Jeanette, who has the beautiful silver pieces inherited from her Swiss great-grandmother, or something that you just put together from the component parts you already had on hand. So we're going to start with the Die Schönster in the Schneider category. So Kristen, can you please show us our finalists?
I will show you your finalists. And I really just wanted to say, can we just give a little overview of our judging here? We have a lot of categories. Do you want to just give a quick overview of what we're going to do?
Well, we do have the capacity for our viewers to vote on the categories that are sort of open. So that will be this category that we're talking about, die Schönster, and also a category called gut Gepflegt, which is our second category, which means basically looks good on you, girl. So that's our second category in which you guys can vote. And then the judges and Kristen have given individual prizes in categories like the most far-flung entry. We have a judge's choice for the best group photo or submission that we received. We have our Bohemian Life that Sarah will be giving out. And then one that Linda has chosen someone from the Dimond district of Oakland, which is kind of the origin of this whole project, which I learned from watching Kristen's movie. The Dimond district was actually a German enclave in Oakland. I had no idea that that existed. So, you know, live and learn. So those are the other categories that we're going to be doing. So without further ado, let's get into our Schönster with the Schneiders.
Okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you the finalists. We did narrow it down from a wonderful field of 8 to 12 in each section. We've narrowed it down, and there will be online polling. And there are about 17 people here. A couple of us are judges. So, and I know a lot of you here are entrants, so it's going to be exciting for some of you to vote for yourself or other people in other categories. So we're going to have 4 votes, and keep in mind some people are in several categories. Mm-hmm. So if you see something that you love and it doesn't win, you can probably vote for it again. So, like you said,
and do you want to explain how the show us the form for people to vote on?
Okay, I'll set one up right here. It's a poll. So okay. Basically, hold on. I have to edit this poll. Just take a second here. So I'm going to set up this. I'm going to redo the poll for each category and just type in their names. And this first category, we had a clear winner. There's four finalists. One of them is a clear winner, and then 2 of them are tied for second place. So I'm going to show you everybody, and then I'm going to have you vote for a runoff for second and third place. Okay, so let's just go for it and hope that it works.
And Kristen, did you want the judges to vote again in the second round, or do we hold off?
You guys already voted, so you can hold off on the poll. Good question.
Okay. No double dipping, Linda.
And this was actually very painful for a lot of the judges, as it will be for our entire room because they're all so beautiful. Okay, so let me introduce you to the finalists for the prettiest dirndl. Okay, there's 2 categories. So these are the prettiest dirndls that were made
Schneider. Yes.
by the people who are wearing them. So this is Evita Bonita, or Eva Garcia. This is Curiae Leins. Here she is again. That pretty lace. And here's Eva again. Judges, if you want to like yammer on about these while we're looking at them, just open your mics and just say things. I'll go through them a couple times.
Well, I think that one of the interesting things about, well, it's hard to talk about them when they're going by.
Yeah, so I'll go by fast, and then you guys can tell me what to look for in any of these pictures, okay? Can you guys see the name at the top? This is Miranda. I haven't been saying the names. Okay, and we're back to Eva, and we can see them all now. So if there's one you'd like to mention, just, judges, would you like to make a comment? Oh, come on.
Now we have a whole page.
Okay, no, seriously, somebody.
Okay, this one. One of the most notable things about this one is that she actually used fabrics that she repurposed.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that was really interesting, and I think it's beautiful the way she's combined blues that aren't exactly the same, and she's pieced that together. It's just beautiful. It's quite lovely.
The piecing is great, and I love her apron, all of the tucks on the apron, and it all coordinates. But the way that she placed the pattern is fabulous.
Mm-hmm.
And what I love about this entry is there was a Weird Al Yankovic festival, and everybody came dressed up as a Weird Al Yankovic character, and she just came dressed as all of his polkas, and she did it on ice. So what a great Dirndl spirit to start this contest off. This lady has, her name is Christine Renee Dye, and she has a closet full of Dirndls. She's a super Dirndl fan, and so that's that one. Okay, so would anybody like to say something about this lovely, what you love about this?
What struck me here is the piping is beautiful, and she did bound buttonholes, which as a seamstress, I pay attention to those details, and this was fabulous, her piping. I love the coordinated fabrics too, because it's a very classic look for a modern Dirndl. I really enjoyed this one, studying it.
Yes, and she has a beautiful fit, and she presents it so well, because it's crisp, it's beautiful lines. Beautiful.
Check out how she's got her main pattern on the dress, and then she brings it back in the detail here on the stripe. How cool is that? Eva and her husband, or her friend, I think her husband, I forget, but look at that that back. It's really nice. Yeah. They did a home Oaktoberfest. They took these parties, and they made wristbands for like being of drinking age, and so they just had, and they put out decorations. So I'm going to post those pictures. I haven't gotten to do that yet, but just really wonderful spirit. And who loves this Dirndl?
I just love her spirit. The axe throwing, that has got to be a first. That
okay, but yeah, this is classic. This is like a Dirndl attitude that must be, yes. Such a badass. But again,
do not mess with this Fräulein. Yeah.
We are judging the nicest Dirndl here.
Yes.
And I have to say, I love this lace apron. I just think that's beautiful. I'm always drawn to lace, and the lace apron and the lace chemise is quite lovely.
Yeah, I really love how the lace apron ties in with her lacy sleeves on her blouse. That was what I was drawn to. Plus the colors, the bright blue, and then you've got that maroon that's tied into it.
And aren't those shoes just to die for?
Zeitgeist.
Yes, we'll get to that, Linda. One thing I was going to talk about is apron size. It's a very classic large apron, but in my play, I had to cut out a line where there's a German journalist who's criticizing the sewer for making aprons too small. And she says, well, that's a shout out to the American housewife of the 1950s. Because, don't you love a cute little apron? And also to Truly Scrumptious from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. And I posted that video on the Facebook page. You can check it out. Okay, so we're going to vote now. Let's see if I can do the poll at the same time. So,
Did we get through all of those?
Yeah, so there's 4 people there. Did we look at them all?
No.
There was a couple others.
We missed Laurie. Okay, so this is tricky because Laurie has a twin. This is Laurie in the back here, and this is the prettiest Dirndl category. So Laurie is a master sewer. She has a shop online. I'll put a link to it. She makes the most incredible costumes. She goes to Carnivale every year, and she wears a different costume that she's made every night of Carnivale. And I totally want to give a prize to the cutest horse. Because look at that horse, costume. When do you see that? That's still like
gear. It's amazing. The thing I love about hers is the way she combines so many different patterns, but it all works.
Yes. Yeah. And look at the detail on her bodice there. It's like little ribbons.
Mm-hmm. The fabric choices, they just tickle the eye. They do.
It's like a confection.
And this scarf is a lovely touch. I'm seeing that on a lot of entries.
Yep.
Okay, and then our fourth one is, this is Miranda, and this is her first dirndl, and she made it herself. And can any of you dirndl fans explain that little heart-shaped thing on her waist? I see those everywhere. Go ahead and unmute yourself if you know what that is. And Jennifer, you might know.
I think I have not been to Bavaria for Oaktoberfest. They are prizes. I see them all in cookies, shops that sell cookies. And I think they're souvenirs, essentially souvenirs that you can make into ornaments for Christmas, things like that. They're usually personalized with names or something with your family tradition. That's what I know about them. I haven't studied them a whole lot. That's what I know about them, though.
Okay.
All right. So let's see. I'm going to try and launch a poll now.
Okay.
Hopefully this will work. So there's a first. It didn't work. Okay, so we're just going to go with 1, 2, and 3. You might make a note. This is number. You're going to be choosing for second prize between Laurie and, where is she? And Eva. Interesting, these are both members of the Art Deco Society, so they really know how to bring, just a certain style. So where's Eva? Okay, so number 1 will be Eva, and number 2 will be Laurie. Does everybody, I'm about to launch the poll. There's 3 choices, but only pick 2, okay? So number 1 will be Eva, and number 2 will be Laurie. Does everybody see the poll?
Yep.
Okay, everybody vote. I see everybody's voting. Number 1 is Eva, and number 2 is Laurie. Okay. Ooh, this is so fun. Oh, come on, people. Okay, good. I don't want a 50-50 vote on this. No, there has to be a better one. Oh my gosh.
Tiebreaker.
Okay, so I'm going to end the poll here, and great. So thank you for your answers. We will be giving out prizes at the end of this this whole thing. So we have 81% voting. I guess the judges aren't voting, but it looks like, oh wait, we still have people voting? Okay, number 1 was Eva, number 2 was Laurie. Okay. And is anybody changing their vote? Okay, here we go. Okay. I'm going to make a note of that.
The polls are closing.
Polls are closing. Okay.
No mail-in votes accepted.
Okay.
Okay.
We're gonna move on.
Okay.
Now, so
Great.
Stop the share.
Okay. So those were all amazing entries, beautiful, every single one of them, and congratulations to the ladies who created those. Now in our Schönster category, still lovely, are the Schranck entrance. And Schranck is it's made literally from my closet or from the chest. So something that you inherited or something that you created out of existing pieces. So Kristen, let's see who are finalists. We have 3 who were the top choices from our judges. They were all tied. So this is a tight one.
So this is a runoff vote. So like I said, like she said, all 5 of these were in the, wait, let's see. Okay, they're a little mixed up. But you'll see them. I'll say their names. So these are our finalists, our 5 finalists. This is Jean Martin. She bought this in Munich, and she wears it to Oaktoberfest events around the Bay Area with her husband, and they are total fans of Trachten mode. This is Eva.
Kristen, we're not seeing them.
Oh,
we're still on the main
for
screen.
me. This is my own personal show.
Please
I'm really
share.
enjoying.
Please share.
Okay, I'll share.
Share the fun.
Okay. As I was saying, this is Jean. This is at the starts from the Hruby Museum, I think, here in I think it's in Livermore, but I'm just remember that. I put it all on the Facebook page. But so there she and her hubby are the big Dirndl fans. This is Asia, Hruby De Coudreaux. She is this dress that she's wearing, the apron is literally from her Czech Bohemian grandmother. And this is a vintage dirndl that she's wearing from the 1940s. And she gets the Pulchritude prize. Just so yummy. And check out all the pins on her hat.
The prominent assets prize.
Oh, totally. Okay, here we go. This is going to kill you. So this is little Leia. Oh my God, such happy. Okay. Oh my God. Does anybody need to calm down? Okay.
Cuteness overload.
Cuteness overload. Okay. Here's Asia again, but I'm sorry, it's still terribly cute. So this is Asia at Oaktoberfest in the Diamond District last year. Now, remember, this is for the nicest dirndl. And here she is again. Okay, so she's got 2 entries, but this isn't, so the entry is this dirndl. This is just her awesome attitude, her bohemian attitude, although that is a traditional dirndl. This is Carol Yerian, and she found this in her closet, and here she is with her girlfriends in a beautiful group. Isn't that a great picture? So here she is clearly at an Oktoberfest. I believe she's from Florida. We'll get to that later. And here's Jean again, and her very good sportive husband. He looks so happy in his lederhosen. Okay, and then this is Tara Ham. This is Leia's mother. And this was the rehearsal dinner for her wedding, and they totally dirndled it up. And so this is a really beautiful bride's dirndl. Look at that picture. Here she is with her Mädchens of honor. All right. So those are the 5 finalists, and you're going to be choosing. Let's see. I just need to get this right. So you are going to be helping us decide between baby Leia, her mom, and Carol Yerian. Okay? So choice number 1, we'll put Carol first. So here's your choice number 1. And here's your choice number 2. It's going to play again. I'm not going to play it. You guys saw it, and you saw it well. And here's choice number 3. Do the judges want to say anything about either of these?
Where to begin? Which one?
Right? And you can pick.
Yeah. I love the trim on Carol's bodice. That's really beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And I liked the way she uses the green for the sash. Mm-hmm. And it looks like smocking at the top of the apron. It just got some really nice detail.
It's very classic. I love the trim. I love trim. But I love the trim. She has a very well put together classic look.
Mm-hmm.
All right. And then what do you want to say about this cuteness, about the baby? I'm not going to play it again because I might not hold it together. But what would you like to say about her beautiful costume?
It's a baby in a dirndl. What more do you
Yeah.
Right. No, okay, look at that.
The details on that dirndl are just exquisite. I mean, those little edelweiss and the trim and the lace.
Yes. And the socks and the shoes and the hat.
And the accessories are
I want more beer in my bottle, Mom.
Yeah.
And the way she poses with it, those photos.
Oh my God, such cheesecake,
Right.
baby cake.
Yep.
Okay, and the big smiles. Oh my God, those eyes are not part of the judging. Okay, don't be influenced by those seductive baby eyes and that cute little mouth. Oh, okay. On her mom, and this is how she started. So, who wants to talk about Mom's beautiful dress here?
Can you show Mom's from the back?
Okay, will
back
do.
view?
Where is the walk away? Let's see. There it is.
The detail on this is beautiful. There's overstitching going up the center back seam, and then the stitching, the overstitching along the join between the neck binding and the body of the bodice is, it's just beautiful.
I love the blue. That color of blue is that azure color with the white. It's very bridal.
It's very Frozen, I think.
It is. I love it as a bridal dirndl, and the lace that's brought out. It's very lovely, and it's fit very well on her. She wears it well.
And this beautiful lace over the lace skirt is so cool and so different. And also the striped apron where, you know, the sewer has made these internal box pleats. I know all about pleats from researching for my movie.
And it looks like, I can't be certain because I'm not up close to it, but it almost looks like there's organza strips in there that are peekaboos. So you can see the lace.
It could be, yeah. Oh my gosh, it's really a treasure. Yeah. Okay, so you guys, so you're voting between those three. I'm going to put up here, and here's that same poll. I'm relaunching the poll. So number 1 will be Carol. Number 2 will be baby Leia, and number 3 will be mom, Tara. Okay, so go ahead. Voting's begun. $75% in. I think we're going for 81% because that's everybody but the judges. And I'll break the tie if I have to, but don't make me do that. Welcome, Alessandra. All right, so 81% voting. Okay, thank you, everybody. I said one was okay, one was Carol. Oh no, you guys, come on. Whoever just voted ruined it. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so once again, 1 was Carol, 2 was baby Leia, and 3 was Tara. Okay, so okay. All right, so thank you for voting. And I will break that tie, and sorry about that, everybody, but what are you going to do? Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, everyone.
So then our next category is the Gut Gepflegt, which, Kirsten, you want to translate that?
It's how well you wear it. I'm not sure exactly. You might have a German expert in the crowd, but it's you wear it well.
You wear it well. Okay.
Yes.
So, and in that category, we have 6 finalists that we want to take a look at. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Hold on, being a little slow here. And we're going to share. Whoops, hold on one sec. Okay. So the final, actually, you know what? Wait, do we have finals? Is it everybody? Okay, you guys are gonna, okay, this is hard. Hold on one sec. I need to figure something out for this. Okay.
I love the fabric combinations in these. Each one's different. They're both muted and sort of classic, but just really charming.
Okay, I just gotta do my tabulating here. So I'm gonna show you all the finalists and who you're going to be voting for. So, okay. So here they are again, and you've seen some of these already. So we have Laurie, weirdly enough, we have Laurie and Robin, and they are competing against each other. So here's Eva again. Beautiful Eva. So here's, this is Robin. This is Robin's dress, but I believe Laurie's wearing it. They look alike, so I'm not sure. But we haven't seen this particular dirndl again, or yet. So there's Robin with those things, those lovely hearts.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't she wear it well? And in such lovely locations, too. Here's Laurie wearing hers. And I think the location is key. Like, this is why these guys are finalists. They went and found great backdrops. Oh, here we are again. Okay, so beautiful. Baby Leia is also a finalist in this category. Doesn't she wear it well? Oh, my God. That's a great response. Where were we? And Carol again, in that beautiful dress with the overlay, and her wonderful friends at Oaktoberfest. This is just the best picture. Okay. And this is Marina, and she loves dirndls, and she'll just put one on to take a walk in the woods with her Dalmatian. How cool is that? So doesn't she wear this well?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So those are the finalists, and you guys are going to be choosing between 4 people, which is hard because we have a poll for 3. So let's see, how am I going to do this? So the finalists are Eva and Robin. So Eva, Robin, and Baby Leia, who's going to get her own prize. I think I'm just going to put the grown-ups in this category because it's just not fair to any of the grown-ups to have to compete with that beautiful baby. So Carol,
No.
Carol, Eva, and no, actually that's incorrect. Eva, Leia, Laurie, and Robin are the finalists here. So here's Eva. Here's Laurie. Here's Robin. And just to complicate things, here's Laurie and Robin. Again, best friends duking it out. So number 1 will be Eva. Number 2 will be Laurie. And number 3 will be Robin. So here comes the poll. Go ahead, everybody. Okay, one more vote. Okay, thank you, everybody. Everybody's voted. Okay. All right, thank you for that. You're going to make me break a tie again. You guys really are letting me down here. But
It just means we have such amazing entries we can't choose.
It really does. Okay, so thank you for that. And then do we have one more category that everyone's going to vote on here?
Nope, I think that's it.
I think we do actually have one more category. Maybe I didn't put it in the notes, but I think
Maybe you didn't.
I didn't. Okay, we'll get to that. Let's go ahead with the next.
Well, if we're gonna
thank you for your voting. We're gonna.
If we're gonna keep voting, why don't we do that one so you can tabulate everything?
No, it'll be all right because it's
okay.
It's two down the road. Okay.
Got it. Okay. Well, then now we come to the specialty categories where the judges made the decisions. So we can have them each award their prize and tell us their thinking behind their selection. The first one we have is the Sparkling Diamond from the Diamond neighborhood of Oakland. And Linda was in charge of that one. So Linda, let's hear your results.
Well, don't give us your results. I got to show you the contestant first.
Oh.
Okay. I don't know how you guys are going to choose, how you chose, Linda. This is a really tough one. We have the beautiful Asia, who is...
Because she sparkles.
And she's so sparkles with the skulls on her neck. And yes, she literally has, those almost look like diamonds around that lovely, lovely décolleté.
The trim on the dress that you see better in the previous picture is beautiful. The vintage fabric with the little dancing couples on it. And that apron, I wish I could see that waistband up close because it looks like it has some detailed needlework going across. And it's just beautiful.
It's like she's being hugged here.
Mm-hmm.
But since this is for the person, you also, you know, she also gets total credit for being this incredible bohemian. This is not taken in Oakland, but it's totally showing her her local spirit. Asia is she's a model for live drawings, and she's actually very famous. And she really became famous earlier this year when on her 40th birthday she went out to dinner and she caught COVID. And she was one of our first community members who got to tell the story about what it feels like. And her Facebook post got picked up by the LA Times. And I'd like to make her famous for something else in this neighborhood. So who are you going to give the prize to, Linda? Who is, by the way, my across the street neighbor?
Asia.
Okay, let's have a round of applause. Everybody unmute yourself and applaud for Asia, our clear winner. Okay. Oh, brava. She's amazing.
Yes.
Okay, so the next category.
Well, the next category on my running list is the far flung. Did you want to do that, or do you want to skip over that for now?
No, let's do that. We're all going to vote on that.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you the participants, and this is really what's kind of, again, very cool about this contest is we only had one entry from the neighborhood, but we had a lot of them. So Curiae is from Charleston, South Carolina, where apparently they have axe throwing at Oaktoberfest. And how great is that? And can we get some of that in the Dimond, please? And let's see, here she is again. That's a charming street, cobbled street. And so Carol Yerian is from Lake Worth, Florida, where they also have a lovely Oaktoberfest. And Miranda is from Sauk Center, Minnesota. How cute. Minnesotans, they're just special people. Those are nice calf-length lederhosen too. And Marina she's all the way from Cologne, Germany, so she is our most far-flung entry. Does it look like she's wearing fishnets? Oh my gosh, how European. Okay, so those are all the entries. And the top three you will be choosing are Marina and let's see where they are. Marina, Carol, and Miranda. Let's go. Marina's number 1, Miranda's number 2, and Carol is number 3. Okay, I'm going to launch that poll again. Move the pictures up so you can see. Okay. All right. 1 is Marina and her Dalmatian. 2 is Miranda, the beautiful bride with the awesome accessory here, really. Is there a better accessory than a husband and lederhosen? And 3 is Carol with her beautiful well, the beer's pretty good accessory too. So, okay, we have a clear winner on that. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's move on. Judge Floral.
Yes.
Okay.
So our next category, we're getting into some Judges' Choice Awards. So we have the best group, and Jennifer was in charge of selecting the winner in that category. Jennifer?
Hi. Kristen, were you going to show the entries for that, or?
Yes. Okay. Here we go. So this is all you, Jennifer.
Okay, for the groups, because there was a couple of groups. Yes. So these are all our groups that I was given to judge, and to me, all of them together just represent fun with friends. One day we'll get back to that where we can celebrate again with friends.
Yes.
But it was fun looking at these and seeing how they loved being in their dirndls and loved being in their dirndls and sharing fun, having a drink, the laughs, the smiles. It just brought out such joy. We have joy when we wear our dirndls with friends because they're fun. So this was really fun to go through and look at all of them together. And I have chosen Tara's wedding party in her group from this particular entry, because this to me just represents the best, really high life in wearing Bavarian dirndls, and of course the beer just makes everything better.
Where are you going to have more joy than on your wedding, right? With your girlfriends all in in coordinated dress. Oh my God.
And collectively, it's just a lovely group together with all their colors, but they each have their own personalities showing through in their particular ensembles as well. So I really love this. And so this was my judges award for the best group.
Yay. And I just want to show you, here she is again, after she's had the baby, and these may be the same women at Oaktoberfest a couple of years later. So, so this is a really wonderful dirndl enthusiast, and she really knows how to dirndl.
She does indeed.
Jennifer.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. And then the next one was Sarah was in charge of choosing our Life Artist Bohemian winner.
Okay. So I'll show you the contestants. There will be no surprises here. Who the life artists are. We've got Asia again. Talk about life art. Oh my gosh. Curiae, I mean, honestly, that's living your dirndl. Robin, who makes, and Christine, Robin and Leia, Robin and Laurie, I'm sorry. And Asia again. Marina, this is living art, By the way, look at this gorgeous dirndl, just the line of that bodice is so cool. Again, Tara is totally the life artist, living dirndl. And so everybody, okay. And the award goes to?
It looks like it goes to Curiae.
Curiae.
Yes.
With another really great point of this person making art out of a dirndl is she wrote that she was adopted by a German family, and her great grandmother, who was a bit of a racist, she said she didn't deserve to wear a dirndl because she wasn't a real German. So the other extra thing we all love about this dirndl is this is her spite dirndl. So anyway, kudos to Curiae. I hope I'm saying your name right. You are the Lebenskünstlerin. Okay.
She is.
She is.
Okay. And then we had some honorable mentions. Entrants that the judges just felt, merited special reference. Jennifer wanted to reference someone with the best details. Jennifer?
Yeah,
So
I have the pictures. Hold on a second.
Yes, go ahead.
I will bring you those pictures. I'm just having a little slowdown here. I hope everybody can stay a little bit later. This is like the most beloved baby. Okay, I hope everybody can stay a little bit later. We won't quite finish by 4, but this is way too fun. Okay, where's my finder? Hold on one moment. Come on, Zoom, you can do it. Okay, so this was honorable mention for, what was your first honorable mention?
Best details.
Details, okay.
Yes.
I think we've seen the details on this incredible
I wanted to give the best details to the baby in blue. Just amazing. I mean, even if you had that in an adult dirndl, there's a lot of details going on with that, with the embroidery, but then it's accessorized well with the hat and the stockings and the shoes. In the Bierstein. She just had the best details, including the buttons and the lacing on the bodice. So I just wanted to give a honorable mention to the baby, who's so cute.
And look at all the pins on the hat, on the Alpine hat. That's such an Oktoberfest thing. And the feathers are really intense too.
Yeah, those are beautiful.
So lots of great classic traditional details, even on a baby.
Awesome. Yay, I won something. Yay, yay,
Yay.
yay, yay, yay. Whee, such joy. Oh, okay. So what else do we have?
I think she wins the People's Choice Award for
I think so.
absolute scrumptiousness.
Well, and if you guys, I'm going to say when, okay, hold on. I'm a little slow here. She's breaking my internet. Oh, my video all stopped. Hold on. But you can hear me because when you see my movie, it's kind of it's about a sewer who's trying to decide whether to be a mom. So hold on, stop video. So what's your next honorable mention? Let's see.
Our next honorable mention was also chosen by Jennifer, and it is our classic Oktoberfest look. And I'd say the two Biersteins right there say it all.
I wanted to give this to Pat as the honorable mention because she just, to me, embodies that Oktoberfest, the Oktoberfest look. Classic, something that you can polka in, you can have a beer with friends. She wears it really well, just the classic look. And I wanted to emphasize Pat's ensemble.
I love this because it's pink and navy blue, and that's what I'm wearing today. And this is actually in Munich, and they went to Munich, and her husband said, I'm going to buy you a dirndl, and they found like a used dirndl store right next to the beer hall, and this one just fit her perfectly. So that look on her face is that unique moment in life when you find the perfect dress for the perfect occasion, and somebody buys it for you, and then you get to drink that much beer. So, so bravo to Pat on your Triumphator. Look at her. Look at the words. Right. Triumphator. Yes. Your triumph for best classic Oktoberfest.
The embroidery on her bodice is really beautiful. Mm-hmm. Really a lovely piece.
And then we had another honorable mention here. This is Linda. This is you. Mm-hmm. This is your Zeitgeist Award. You want to? The
Zeitgeist, yes.
Explain why you did that?
Well, I just thought it was so dark that she had the coordinating mask to go with it.
Sorry.
Whoops.
It's the dirndl for the time.
Yeah, so she must have just made this, and she must have just worn this month. So, yeah, that is totally the Zeitgeist, and it's, kind of scary to see a lot of people not wearing masks there. Again, she's in South Carolina, so you're going to survive. You will survive. That's our girl. We're rooting for her.
She has her axe, just in case. Okay.
So those are special.
And then my notes say that Alessandra might have a special category in prize.
Let's see. So, Paul, are you here with Alessandra? I'm going to unmute you. This is your chance. Are you there with us?
Oh, there he is.
There he is. There she is. Hello, everyone. Hi. So.
Oh. Prost. Yeah.
So where are you guys? You're back home after the brewery. Hello. Will you tell us a little bit about yourself, Alessandra?
Soll ich es auf Deutsch sagen oder auf Englisch?
Auf Englisch, bitte.
Auf English. Hi, everyone. I apologize that it's so late to the game that I'm actually joining you guys. I'm third-generation Dirndl designer from Germany. My grandmother built a business called the Firma Untermoden. She right after the World War, and so she's a Trümmerfrau, and so I am how would you say that, continuing her legacy. through importing and exporting lederhosen and making dirndls. Nothing is quite set up yet because I just moved to Monterey, California, where it's beautiful and sunny, and I'd rather be on the beach than sewing dirndls.
And we'll come in and show us your shirt. Ah, very nice.
Yes.
Well, let's all have a prost to that.
Yes.
So, Alessandra and Paul, did you get a chance to look at the entries, and have you chosen a favorite dirndl, or is there a prize that you'd like to give? Or
So I was not able to get into my storage to figure out what kind of prize to give, but I do have one. There is one available if one would like. If somebody
we
would
just
like
want to
one.
know who you picked, mostly.
Okay. So as far as all the pictures, can you relay the pictures again to me?
No, I can't.
I mean, I like Baby Leah the best.
Oh, okay, okay.
She's allowed
You
to
know,
win.
we are going to, while I tabulate, we're going to go through all the dirndls while I work up the final prize. So maybe you'll see one there and you can give a prize at the very end. Like maybe that lovely T-shirt right off your back.
Okay.
All
I don't
right.
want this one, but yeah, okay.
No. Okay, maybe not that one. You've been in a brewery all day. What's the brewery you work for?
It's called Other Brother Brewing in Seaside, California.
Oh, there you are. Straight to us right from Other Brother Brewing. Wow. How cool is that? Okay. Thank you and welcome. So
Thank
where does
you.
that put us now, MC?
Well, I think that puts us at the point where you wanted to talk about the, do you want to do the Dirndl Diversity Award at this point?
I do. I'm so glad you asked.
All right.
Okay,
Take it away.
Everybody knows that this is sponsored by a movie most of you have not seen yet, but you're going to go see after this movie. I will put the link in the chat, and of course you can all find it, because if you found this event online, it's sponsored by the Dirndl Diaspora, which is the name of the play, and there's also an online watch party for the premiere, which is a month long, up until November 15th, so you've got a month to go see the movie. The concept of the movie is that, and Linda, Laurel, we talked about this, how the concept of the movie is there's a dressmaker who makes dirndls in the traditional design, but she makes them out of heritage fabrics from people who are part of the German diaspora, who maybe have some German ancestry, but they have lots of other kind of ancestry too. So throughout the play, you see all these different dirndls that are made with, island prints, Chinese silk. There's a tartan plaid feature, kente cloth. And so I created this contest, partly because I think there should totally be a dirndl contest at every Oaktoberfest, especially mine, in my neighborhood, but also partly because I feel like the world this year is really ready to move into a new way of thinking and really create equality. And since Germany is so associated with the idea of white supremacy, this play kind of tries to pry that apart and go, no, Germany is also associated with some incredible leadership in reparations and understanding, and really working on reaching out to all the problems that exist in the world with immigrants who are being moved around, and how do we think differently and more inclusively as the human race to reach out and really include other cultures rightfully where they belong in our own, whatever it may be. So that being said, I would like to see dirndl contests that have a Dirndl Diversity Prize. So I've created on my website for this project, I've actually created a how-to guide that everybody in this room will get, and you can take back to your community. I'll put a link in the chat, or you can just go to kristencavan.com, that's my name, and you can find it. It's a free download, and it just has ideas for how to create a contest that allows sewers to be more expressive and and forward thinking. Laurel, you had some really great thoughts about this while we talked, didn't you?
Well, yeah, speaking more from the perspective of a costumer and also a folk ethnographer, which I have some experience with, because I was a hardcore folk dancer for many, many years. The idea of getting away from there being only one correct way to create a dirndl or to wear a dirndl. It's part of the greater conversation about how societies and traditions evolve, and not letting things become fossilized and not restricting people's creativity. And my particular background in folk dance was a prime example, because researchers would go out in the field in Hungary or in Mexico or whatever, and they would collect these dances and these pieces of music and bring them back and clean them up and put them on the stage so people could see them and connect with them. But then there became this conversation about what's authentic and what is valid versus invalid. And so this whole idea of taking a classic form, a classic garment like a dirndl, and allowing for this freedom of expression and this including new ideas and new influences, I think is, it's a really positive thing. It's really exciting to see. And I personally would love a dirndl made out of kente cloth, which I just think is the most amazing fabric in the world.
Oh,
so
no kidding.
gorgeous.
I think everybody in Oakland should have one of those. I think it should be
Yes.
the
the local
Trockton
costume.
mode of our town.
That's right.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys we have a grand prize for Dirndl Diversity, and I'm going to show you the contestants for that. Some of these may look familiar, and some of them you haven't seen yet. So this is Robin Gallowglass's beautiful red, white, and blue dirndl, and the reason it's in this category, if you've seen the movie, you know that the Savannah James, the protagonist, has suddenly, her business is blowing up because she made an American flag dirndl that was worn by Zendaya in Teen Vogue. And so this reminds me of the American flag dirndl. And so thank you to Robin for having the perfect thing. And I'm definitely gonna maybe try and use this in my show somehow. Well, isn't it cool? It's really stars and stripes, but it's also flowers and stripes, and it's also mixing up the flag, if you think of it as a flag, in a whole new way. And I know red, white, and blue is great for many countries, but I'm just going to claim it for America. Okay, let's see. Let's do one more here. Oh, no, she's sideways, but we have a good one of her. So this is Wendy Fredricks. She's in Marin in San Francisco. And this is a mashup honorable mention because she's wearing Linda, what did you say about this? Go ahead and you tell us about this. Turn on your mic, please.
It's an embroidered Mexican blouse.
Mm-hmm.
And she's wearing it with a dirndl. And look at her hair. It's got like red, white, and green. Those are the Mexican flag colors. So she truly is mashing up two heritages here in one dirndl. So well worn, Wendy. Thank you very much. And I'm giving the Dirndl Diversity Grand Prize to, this is Tara, who's in this meeting. Tara, you can turn on your camera. This is Tina Riggs Gonzalez. Did I say that right? Are you here still? I don't know if she's here still. She's in Alameda. And, oh, there you are. Do you want to turn on your mic and talk about this great dirndl?
Hi. I lived in Germany for 3 years, and I never had the budget to buy a ready-made one that was all lovely and gorgeous, or a vintage one while I was there. So this was my kind of, I want to have fun. I'm not the big pink and frou-frou girl. I'm more of a little darker goth kind of girl. So the fabric I had in my closet, and I went for it.
That's awesome. And you got to look at the detailing here. Do you love her?
Oh my God, that trim is amazing. Ah!
So what really sold me on this is tell us what we're not seeing in the picture of you wearing this dress.
I normally wear this with knee-high docks with socks rolled over the top.
Okay, so if you've seen the movie, you know that the whole show gets stolen by a death metal artist who needs to get a dirndl made. And so this is totally the Katrina award. This is something that one of my characters would wear. She wants a black leather dirndl that she can wear with her knee-high goth boots. And so in honor of, this is the closest one to my story, and so I'm going to give you get the Grand Dirndl Diversity Prize of $100 plus a free pass to the show. So a round of applause for Tina.
Yay!
Okay.
Well done.
Okay.
I have to ask you, where did you get that trim? That trim is awesome.
While I was living in Germany, I was on the American base, working on the American base, so I had rights and privileges to buy at the sewing shop, and I just found it there. With
skulls and crossbones.
Yeah, I know.
That's fabulous. It's like a deadhead dirndl. I love it.
It's like I had everything else at home. It's like the velvet was an upcycle from a curtain. Everything was just
fantastic. Fantastic. Your creativity is inspiring.
And again, happy Gothtober.
Yeah.
You know. Wait. Here, make that motion again. Woohoo! And I love how you've decorated the place. So Halloween is around the corner, and I think we need to do, my next project is going to be, we're going to make 200,000 tissue paper ghosts and hang them around our city. So on a very much sadder note. Okay. All right. So where are we at in our program, MC?
Well, we need to circle back around to our first category since you tabulated the viewer voting and award our prizes.
Okay, so I want you all to sing that song in your head. I'm going to do a little bit more behind the scenes, and I'm going to share with you one more group, and these are friends. These are all late entries who it's a good thing they didn't make it on time, because these are going to blow your mind. So let's see. Okay. So these are some more entries from around the world, just really quick here, around the world and around the Bay. All right. So this is the grandmother of someone who, she is the costumer in the Royal Museums in Europe. And this is a picture of her grandmother. It was taken in the 1930s, and the dirndl is from the 1880s. How cool is that? And I think we're going to need another category in the future.
Historical, yeah.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Here's somebody sent another picture of their mother. This is 1959, and she was working in Germany. this creepy looking pretzel, maybe it's made out of felt. And this guy, actually, he's a Stiefdoll. His name is, I've forgotten now, but anyway, a very popular hedgehog doll. And I did a reburn of my show, and if you look carefully at the very last scene in my show, there's a little family of these little hedgehogs in Savannah's Kitsch corner on top of the refrigerator, so watch for that in the show. Oh, and also just look at this cute dirndl from the 60s or the 50s.
Awesome.
Okay, look at this. These are all dirndls that were made for Carnivale in Venice, and it was an Alice in Wonderland theme for the party, and they went as the pack of cards. How great is this? And these are all designed by corset maker Autumn Madame, who is Dark Garden Corsetry, which I mentioned in the show, and she is a world-class corsetier. And look at her. She found a lion to ride in a corset. And here she is at an Oaktoberfest in a dirndl that she made, and it's just such loveliness I had to share.
Just drinking Augustina.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to just run through all of the entries again, and as they come up, I'm going to shout out the prize winners. we haven't had a chance to go over the prizes, but let me just tell you that every judge donated prizes, and we will figure out after this show who gets what. And we'll be in touch with all of you wonderful winners. So here are all the entries.
No.
Starting with Eva. And Eva is the first prize winner of Gut Gepflegt. She wears it well. Gut Gepflegt. So brava, you can applaud for, you can unmute yourselves and you can applaud for our winners. So hooray for Eva. Yay. And here is our winner. No, wait, we gave her prize. This is our Lebenskünstlerin, Curiae. Ein, zwei, Stufa. Here's Eva again. Congratulations, Eva, winner of the You Wear It So Well. And wait till you guys see her at her Oaktoberfest.
Thank you.
Okay, so here's Robin. So Robin is tied for second place in the Gut Gepflegt contest with her best friend. That's what we've decided. Here's Tina, the winner of our Dirndl Diversity Prize. Christine Renee Dye is the first place winner of the Schönster sewer. This wins first prize for the most beautiful hand-sewn dirndl. Lori on the left. So Lori and Robin, they tied for second place in the You Wear It Well, and look at them. They're posing in front of beer. How great is that? And she's got a pretzel tied to her waist. You guys catch that detail? So congratulations, Lori and Robin, best friend. You guys can share a second prize. Here you are again. There's Lori. Now, Lori wins second place in nicest handmade dirndl. So congratulations to Lori. And first prize for best horse. This is Tara, Leia's mother. She made this dirndl in Romania, and Tara, as you know, oh, look at that cutie. We haven't seen this yet, but what a great entry. And what a great first dirndl. Asia, our Schönster, Shining Diamond Award. She's the winner of our Okay. I think we're all just going to vote, give them one last time. Baby Leia wins not only honorable mention for details, but third prize in most beautiful from my closet. Okay, congratulations, Baby Leia. There's Asia again, our shining diamond. She's our poster girl for Oaktoberfest next year. And there she is again, just living it up as that bohemian that she is. Literally. She's got bohemian ancestry, so I love that. Okay, advanced slide, please. It decided not to. It just wants us to, okay, there's baby. Oh, by the way, this is another entry, Baby Leia in a brown dirndl, so more Baby Leia. Another round of applause for the cutest baby in the show.
The shoes.
Look at the details. Oh my gosh. So her mom was really happy to enter this contest because, you know, she had all these baby dresses and was going to take her to her first Oaktoberfest and then couldn't. So this is Baby Leia's first Oaktoberfest, and she's a winner. So Carol Yerian with her beautiful group of friends. We need to admire this even more. Carol wins second place in the nicest dirndl in my closet. So Schranck winner, Carol Yerian. Congratulations. Share it with your friends. Oh, she's so cute. One last look, everybody. And here she is with her bestie. That looks like Christmas and Oktoberfest at the same time. But you know what? Bavarians did invent Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Okay, this, so Christine, she didn't win a prize, but this is a really wonderful photo. These are all actual designer dirndls. I've tagged her on Facebook. there are, famous dirndl designers. And one of these makers, I forget which one made this dress, but she also makes a whole line of African dirndls that if you want that kente cloth dirndl, go find this picture on Facebook, click on the tags, and go nuts. And here she had a friend who turned it into a real Charlie's Angels post, or Carl's Angles. Okay, this is Jean Martin. Congratulations on, I think, is that Christopher? Are you in the room here still? Turn on your camera and say hello. Are you guys here?
Yeah, we are.
Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for being part of this. And he wrote the this is a beautiful dirndl from Munich. And and these are all the dirndls you had to choose from. So that's a challenge.
Yeah, that was in Munich.
Yeah. And you were at and these are Bay Area Oaktoberfest. Where did you say this was?
That's Hiller Aviation Museum in San Carlos.
Very cool. And these other locations?
That one was the San Francisco one a couple of years ago.
That's okay. The one on Pier 49 or whatever?
Yeah.
Cool. And this one is in Munich in the dress shop.
Yeah, it's what was the name of the place? Steindl.
Oh yeah, and they did the research before they went there. They researched the best place to go buy a dirndl, and so this was a real
she's the one
quest.
Who did all the research.
But this was a real quest. So I'm going to send you guys a complimentary tickets to the show.
Okay, thank you.
Sure, thank you for entering. Okay, and this one we didn't get to talk about it, but this is Laurel. Can you tell us who this is?
This is my sister-in-law, Jeanette. Her family background is Swiss, and she's actually wearing the velvet collar and the silver chains and jewelry. That is from her great-grandmother. So I don't know if Jeanette's still on with us, but she can. There you are.
So that is Mariana Egger-Meyer's wedding jewelry. So she would have worn that on the wedding day. And then that Trachten is a Swiss-made, store-bought dirndl.
Mm-hmm. I'm giving you a free ticket to the show too, because this is such an incredible historical accessory. I've never seen anything like it, and it's the coolest thing. And thank you so much for entering the contest and letting us see this.
You. Yeah. The apron must be vintage too, though. It's not getting talked about, but boy, that apron is really stunning. I'd love to see that close up.
Yeah, I have a lot of Swiss lace that was made by ancestors.
All of these are posted on our Facebook page for the event, so you can zoom in on all of them and gaze at your leisure then. There. So here's Miranda and her wonderful husband. Congratulations on your wedding, and may this not be the last dirndl you sew. It's absolutely beautiful, and really appreciate you entering the contest, and I will send you the book. And here's Marina. Yes?
That wasn't our wedding. That was...
Are you here?
I am here.
Oh, hello. Can you turn on your camera?
I would, but I'm not really...
You're not camera ready? All right.
No, I was until like 3 minutes ago, but I'm heading out to dinner.
Oh, okay.
But no, I had made that... my husband picked the colors. That's why it's blue and white. Yeah, and it's actually my third one that I made, but it's by far my favorite. And I don't know where it all came from, but in the class I took, they were talking about dirndl purses. That's what's on my hip. It's actually a purse, but I couldn't find one that I liked, but I absolutely loved the gingerbread heart, so I crocheted that purse to look like a gingerbread heart.
Thank you for explaining that mystery to us. That's wonderful. Now, did you just get here? You haven't been here the whole time?
No, I've been here the whole time.
Okay. Yeah. Great. Oh, I'm so glad we got to hear from you.
You did a beautiful job on the smocking on your apron, too. That's really lovely.
That's the first time I've done that, too.
All right.
Good job. Keep it up.
Yeah, and that is and you heard my comment about your wonderful accessory there and his really nice lederhosen down past the knees. I'm very impressed. I know that's your husband, but
It is my husband.
it's all about the ladies. Ooh, thank you, Miranda. And here's Marina. And Marina was the winner of our Far Flung prize. So and everybody voted. So congratulations. It will be very fun to give a prize to someone in Germany, and I will send her the book on how to host a Dirndl fashion contest. She also has an incredible website. She's a costumer, a European costumer, and you can hire her to make whatever your fantasy is. Check online for her. She was one of our first entries, and scroll down and check her out online. She's just amazing what she does. This is her most simple day dress. Congratulations, Marina. And congratulations to Pat, our classic Dirndl wearer, on your happiness. And congratulations to Tara, Mama Tara. It's wonderful to see this other entry. This is a beautiful color. Oh, and look who's getting hair. Wait, but that looks like that's someone else's baby. That's not Leia and Lederhosen. I don't know.
No.
Oh, but all the babies and it is Leia. Lederhosen. Okay. And there she is. It's a bride. Congratulations, Tara. This is first prize for Schranck. Beautiful details. We've been all over this gorgeous wedding. It's almost like we were there. And the sideways Wendy and the upright Wendy, thank you for your beautiful mashup. Eva, congratulations. She won not only Gepflegt first prize, but also third prize for Schönster of the sewers. So congratulations. There's Curiae again. Are we back around the beginning? I think that was it.
We
those were all of our entries. So a round of applause to everybody. Yay.
Yay. Woo.
We'll connect with you on email about your prizes and details. Thank you so much to our judges for being part of it. Thank you. Here, I'm going to stop share. Thank you so much to Laurel for being an incredible MC. Round of applause.
Oh, my pleasure. It was so much fun. Thank you for organizing this. What a fun thing to do on a Sunday in October when we can't be all together enjoying beer and pretzels. So.
Oh my God, this is so fun. I mean, really, just totally nerding out on Dirndls here. Also, you know who else?
I'm going to give you a cowbell.
Yeah. We should have been using that the whole way through, Laurel. Next time.
Yeah.
Definitely everybody gets a cowbell.
Everybody gets more cowbell.
There's someone else I really want to thank who's in this room. Daniel, I don't know, are you camera ready? You can at least unmute yourself. I really want to thank you for your support of this event. Daniel has been the lead organizer on the Diamond District's Oaktoberfest for some 13 years. I think this is lucky 13 actually. And I started bugging him back in June. Is there going to be and we didn't know. And finally, I think I bullied him into, let's do something online. And so he really put my offerings sort of front and center, and I'm so appreciative that I've had 100 people see the movie already, and look at all this wonderfulness we've created with this contest, and I really hope this is the beginning. And so a round of applause to Daniel and the wonderful Oaktoberfest. And
thank you, Kristen.
There you are.
Beautiful, beautiful job, everybody. That was just wonderful to see all the amazing talent that you're able to bring together, and hopefully next year we'll do it with a stein in our hand and a stage under our feet.
Yes. I hope it helps quell the sadness a little bit, because it really is a magnificent street festival, and so it's great.
Well, we've heard a lot of comments, just happy that we're celebrating the season and the festive spirit. So that it means a lot, I think, to people just to feel that sense of community and the positive energy. And thank you for doing this to enliven our days here in 2020.
And we're going to put this online, and you want to shout out to all the other Oktoberfests around the world. We're really united with the whole tradition everywhere of beer. So I'm Prost.
It's an easy tradition to support. Yes.
All right.
More beer.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. This is recorded. We'll put it up on the event page later so more people can see it. So I'll play you off with more polka music or more waltz. I'll waltz you off. Here we go. All right.
There we go.
For a wonderful day and a wonderful year, everybody. Thank you so much. Judges, you can stay. Juice. Deborah, thanks for being here. Guys, this is Julie. She's my star, or my fourth star. Deborah's the one who gets to wear the Kente Dirndl in my show. Yes. And brava for you. You look so cute. I'm going to show my costumes. On my website, there's a page for the Dirndl Diaspora. All you have to do is click on play, and you'll get to the play. And there's a poster of it. There's some more about the event. There's a tip jar here if you want to help support the arts and the artists and this project. And you can get tickets through November 14th, I think. It might be coming down on the 15th or 16th. This is the cast from our original reading last year in the Dimond when we could go out, and we did a cold read in front of a lot of people who were drinking a lot of beers. And then down at the bottom here are more Dirndl resources, thanks to Jennifer, where you can find these wonderful Dirndls. There's the little black Dirndl, and there's the African Dirndl. There's a bunch of different designers that are wonderful. These are some things from the show that you might see, and here's Jennifer's class. And Dirndl nerds are going to love Jennifer's Pinterest board, and both of your other blogs too. Jennifer, will you tell us about your prizes?
Yes, for everybody that participated and entered such wonderful dirndls, so we had fun enjoying all the different designs that come in. I am offering 10% off my enrollment fee for my online dirndl sewing workshop. So if you want to learn how to make your own, I have put so much into that, and you don't have to go through the German instructions. So if you find other sewing classes of how to make a dirndl, you can actually do it through my class. And I have it all in English because I went through and interpreted all into English. So if you want to participate, all those that have participated in the contest, the 10% off fee, use the coupon code at classes.historicalsewing.com.
Thank you, Jennifer. That's wonderful. And
a grand prize for whoever we choose out of the winners is a full enrollment to my Dirndl sewing, online Dirndl sewing workshop.
Wow. Thank you so much for that. That's huge. And we'll go over our winners in a minute and we'll figure that out. But thank you. Linda, I didn't get a chance to have you show your cool prizes either. Do you have them with you?
I do. They're on the table though. Let me get them. This here is Vogue's book of smart dressmaking. It's in good condition, and it's a wonderful handbook for detailed sewing work and dressmaking. History of costume.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's actually a lovely book, and it has actually some pictures like the one that we saw from. I'm not sure which museum it is. but pictures of people wearing museum pieces, which would probably never happen now.
Some of the prizes that will be given away this afternoon are this wonderful handmade cup and saucer made right here in our studio in Emeryville at Jared's Pottery.
This is Sarah Kobrinsky's prize, number 1.
Another prize is my recent book, Nighttime on the Other Side of Everything, a collection of poems. Some of them are very feminine, some of them are tales of my own family history.
I think this is going to be the prize for our Lebenskünstlerin, who will surely enjoy poetry the way she throws an axe. I've got a few prizes here for our local winners too. These are donated from Oaktoberfest organization. We have some local brews. We've got Drake's Brewing Company Flyaway Pills, a Pilsner beer, which has a description on it that I can't read with my tiny little eyes. But there you can see it. Ooh. And we have some Drake's Kickback India Pale Ale. So that's what we're just going to be doing for the rest of the day here and for our Oktoberfest celebrations. And this is a bottle of the best mineral water. It's Gerolsteiner. It's from Germany. So cheers to our local winners. Okay.
I wish that I could have done something like a tour of the opera house, but you know.
Oh,
that's happening now.
That reminds me, I have another prize. It's Dirndl Postcards, 6 designs from the show. And I also, on my website, I have a couple funny t-shirts from the show. This one says, Lederhosen, it's German for pants. And pants are always funny. It's just a funny word. So that comes in all sizes and all different types of t-shirts on Zazzle. And then I also have a script from my show. I'm going to be giving the show script as a prize. A free download. Everybody gets this free download of how to host a Dirndl Diversity fashion show in your community. And it includes the thinking behind it and some of the particulars and also some great links and resources for how to create a collaborative event with different cultural communities. All right.